I can't see the time. Okay, I can see myself now. Chapter 5, Dealing with Conflict. Bullet point 1. I'm just by a golf course that I was walking through doing the shorts. But instead of walking, carrying it, because I've got to read this, you know. Bullet point 1. Knowing how to fight in every situation. You must know how to fight. You must know how to fight in every situation. Knowing how to fight physically is a great confidence booster. But physical fighting is the least important thing to know here in the Western world in September 2025. Now it's February 2026. Fifth, I think. Laws and regulations are stopping people from doing these things. However, those who have massive entitlement issues and or those who have nothing left to live for, they may actually physically fight. Physical fighting is the absolute last resort. When people's opinions, lifestyles, beliefs, personal experiences, and communal experiences are so vastly different to each other's, and all these different teams are unwilling to meet each other halfway, and all these different teams are unwilling to meet each other halfway. And because they are unwilling to meet each other halfway, physical violence is the last resort. If care and compassion hasn't worked, and in some cases your care and compassion has been used against you and your team, you and your team. So care and compassion hasn't worked. It hasn't brought peace and resolution to the situation. Talking it out has not worked. No one's willing to meet each other halfway. Well, that's when physical confrontation is the only option. Most fighting is done relationally and emotionally. Here in the West, we were taught to turn the other cheek. Take a look at the Democrats. They never learn. They keep committing crimes. Well, that's the real desperate ones, and destroying cities because they can. They have the rules for thee and not for me ideology from Saul D. Alinsky's Rules for Radicals. Now, I'm currently reading that book now. I've read Rules for Patriots, but the thing is actually it doesn't promote communism. It promotes change. It sort of promotes. That doesn't mean I agree with it. Parts I do, parts I don't. Sun Tzu's Art of War says that the biggest form of warfare is in the mind. How long has it been? 3 minutes. 3 minutes, 25 seconds. Sun Tzu's Art of War says that warfare is in the mind. Biggest warfare. He says that the key is to defeat your enemy without delivering a single blow. As for me, I just want to live my life and achieve everything I've set out to do without harming anybody else. I am here to ensure that I get to live the life I want to live, which of course I will get to live. Me, my woman, my children, my grandchildren, and all of my descendants, their partners who remain loyal to them all, as well as their friends who remain loyal to them, as well as their partners, friends and relatives, and friends' relatives, and friends who remain loyal to them and their partners, or friends, or it's their friends that remain loyal to their partner's friend, or their partner, or them. I'll just read this bit again, I'm lost. Or even just remain loyal to their partners and or friends, and never wish or do any harm towards any of my women, children, grandchildren, or any of my descendants. If we broke up, if someone broke up with me and it went two ways, or there was no cheating or something, I want the best for them too. And I let it go. I let it go to God. But just saying. Or even just remain loyal to their partners and or friends and never wish to do any harm towards any of my women, children, grandchildren, or any of my descendants. No more distraction. Down focus, Daniel. All of these, well, there's other things coming in, but just read this. All of these people are thriving mentally, emotionally, spiritually, relationally, physically, and financially. And if they want to be great at sports and creative arts, then they will be, and they already are. Also, all of their enemies will be and already are crushed. Their lives are devastated in every single way. Amen. Relational sabotage, emotional sabotage, and people trying to control how others see you is the biggest fight. That's what Sun Tzu said in The Art of War. However, you should have pure intentions towards those who either mean you no harm, or those who are on their own journey and you wish them no harm and they wish you no harm. Also those who are your comrades, your teammates, and your colleagues. You should also wish the absolute best for your relatives and friends. However, if anybody tries to stop you from achieving your goals, if anyone tries to show no respect to your comrades, your teammates, all of those who have been loyal to you, your family, you show them no mercy. Let nothing or no one stop you. Find a way. Play the game like chess and utterly destroy your enemies. In those situations, might is right. Yeah. Cool.